Hey there everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you all had a good Monday out there. As I'm shooting this one, it's about 2 o'clock on Monday afternoon. We've been kind of cloudy all day and I've just been puttering around getting things done. And I have a food video for you today, and even though it might seem odd, I'm not in the kitchen because it's already prepared. The recipe's real loose, but I've got some ingredients for you. But anyhow, today is going to be plant-based recipes, raw vegan romaine taco boats. Guys, I do videos every day, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go down there now and hit that big red subscribe button. Then be sure you click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. I'd forgotten I had this design. I got this morning. I was fooling around last week and I'm like, man, I've never even printed one of these shirts. So I put the design in the store and I ordered a shop. As always, the store's in the description below, rawtropicallivinggear.com. Mostly vegan, but I'm starting to work some more yoga type stuff in there. I'm gonna have a few spiritual type things in there, so go check it out. I'm gonna listen, one of the things before I even get started here is I'm gonna show you this is just a little fun thing. It's so simple, I'm not even sure the word recipe actually applies. But this is kind of a lead-in. In the description below also, I have linked to my blog, which is rawtropicalliving.com. The store is rawtropicallivinggear.com. The blog is rawtropicalliving.com. And the reason I'm mentioning this is I'm going to start a series over there. This meal today is going to be probably the first one, maybe, but it's definitely going to be one. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to give people ideas and options, you know, with blended families, people that don't necessarily eat like we do, people that may not even be vegan, but little tricks, little things, little adjustments you can make. And definitely basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer a raw version of some things and then some cooked alternatives to blend in, like if your family isn't all vegan or whatever. And these are going to be tasty, all of them would be tasty, even the raw version, but the cooked stuff will, definitely is, I would not say, what am I trying to say? The cooked stuff, you're going to like it, even if somebody in your family doesn't happen to be vegan. So what we have today, as I said, are raw vegan romaine taco boats. So let me give you a little bit of a shot here of what's going to go in these taco boats first. Okay, I'm going to show you what I got, and then I'll give you my little simple recipes for each one. We've got a nice fresh salsa, some guacamole, some hamburger meat, mock hamburger meat made with walnuts, a little bit of corn, and the romaine boats. Now this is a good little mix together. I will tell you how to make each one. Okay, let's start with the salsa. And the salsa, listen, fresh salsa is great. Even if I would just keep salsa around in the summertime, to be honest with you, because you can put it on a number of things. And probably as I'm going, as I do these videos over the summer, you'll see me using salsa on a number of things, because salsa is just a good topping. It's super healthy and it always tastes good. Did I say? And it's super simple. This is about as simple as it gets, salsa. You guys know how I roll. I don't do anything all that complicated. Now for my salsa, I use that Black & Decker, that $35 Black & Decker food processor, and I use tomatoes, onions, cilantro, lime juice, jalapenos, and a little bit of salt. Now somebody's gonna say, how much this, how much that? You just play with that. Salsa is kind of one of those things. It's kind of personalized. Like everybody's got their twist on salsa. I don't even know where I got this from, how I came up with it. I think it's just pretty much the common ingredients for it. But if you've got your special recipe, go for it. And we're coming up on the summer, and tomatoes are going to probably be pretty plentiful, and they're going to be pretty cheap. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly how much because I don't remember, but I cut my tomatoes into big chunks. If it's a decent sized tomato like that, I might quarter it, or I might even just half it, but I like to put them in the food processor in big chunks. Same goes for the onion. A lot of times I'll cut an onion, I'll cut a big chunk, if probably not the whole onion, and then I'll quarter it, and I'll have big slices of quarters in there. And then I just chop my cilantro up, put in there. Lime juice, play with that. It depends, depends on how juicy your tomatoes are, whatever, how much lime flavor you like in there. Squeeze a little bit of lime juice in there. Same with the jalapenos. I'm not going to ever tell you, well, use this amount of jalapenos, because everybody's got a specificity on that. And to be quite honest, I don't think all jalapenos are created equal, because I hear people talking about they add this much or that much jalapeno, and I'm like, damn, buddy, you're either really hardcore or you ain't getting jalapenos like I get them. And then a little bit of salt. Mix it up. It's good to go. It'll keep in your refrigerator. I made some a couple of weeks ago. It lasted for at least a week. So keep this around. Use it on stuff during the summer. The next is my guacamole. Once again, guacamole is another one that's pretty common, so a million different recipes out there, a million different spins on it out there. There'll be people, oh, you should add this in there, and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Might do that sometime. But in my avocados, I chop up some onion, and I like to chop up my onion real fine in the avocado. I chop up my cilantro. I just made it for an amount. The amount doesn't matter. I had two avocados in this one, because one of them had some bruises on it, and I didn't get a full avocado, so it's probably like an avocado and a half. A little bit of lime juice and a little bit of Himalayan salt as well. And it's got just a nice consistency. This is actually made this earlier this morning and sitting in the fridge. But once again, guac's another one. Another one too I could think of, even if you could use one or you could use both. Much better than butter, much better than sour cream. Obviously animal based, but even the other products. If you or somebody in your family eats potatoes, this is better than putting butter on them. And you could put guacamole as well. All right, the next ingredient is the meat. The meat. I've used this before on other stuff. It's very, very simple. I got some walnuts at the store. I soaked them for a little bit, and then I put them in my Vitamix. I put a little bit of Bragg's in there, a couple of splashes of Bragg's in there, some onion powder, some garlic powder, a little bit of smoked paprika, a little bit of chili powder, and a little bit of cumin. Cumin's really nice when you're making, I'm thinking like if I was making taco meat. I know I'd put cumin in there. Now, I wish I could, I'm going to have to play with the consistency. I want it to be kind of crumbly, and it kind of wants to stick together, but you take your fork and, you just kind of crumble it around, and then I'll, sprinkle it along the boat. And then I got some corn, just a little fresh corn on there. And as you could see, made this lovely, lovely boat right here. Now, I learned that a while back on my recipe videos. I don't take bites while I'm still shooting, because of this insanely big beard, and food starts getting in there, and it's not a very pretty sight, so I'll leave it to you like that. But give this a try. But please, please, please be sure you go down there and go over to the blog and sign up for the blog, so you'll know when these posts come in. And also too, another reason to be on the blog is I'm gonna go back through my channel. It's easier to organize stuff on my own real estate. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to try to end up putting all my recipes over on the blog, and they'll be in one section where you could just go recipes and you'll find all of them. But I'm going to be doing these, and I'm going to be having some cooked alternatives as well over there. So I've got one, and it's going to be kind of a mix between writing and vlogging, like showing a little bit of video to make it helpful. So going over there, I've got a couple of videos shot. So I know I've said before, but now that I'm really getting better, I will probably have 2 or 3 blog posts on the site within the next few weeks. So go check that out. Let me know when you try this what you think. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like the video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Maybe give it a share out there so other people can come up with some ideas. I'm going to start, trying to do a little bit more with the food. I got some stuff for all you mamas out there for your kids for the summer. Some things to, some good treats, some healthy treats you'll feel good about giving them. And they're fun and the kids will like them. So, yeah, I will... once again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.